Hello everyone, this is Tech Care Guru, the civil engineers and the architects. So आज हम लोग बहुत टाइम बाद फिर से हमारे चैनल पे एक्टिव हुए हैं. So this series or this playlist will be focusing on the Autodesk Revit 2023 version, which is the latest version without few bugs launched by the Autodesk Revit 2023. मैं तुमको एक पीपीटी दिखाता हूँ जिसमें हम लोग क्या फोकस करने वाले हैं आज के वीडियो में. आवर फोकस विल बी ऑन द मॉड्यूल 1 यूजर इंटरफेस. व्हाट विल बी द हाउ विल बी द यूजर इंटरफेस ऑफ Autodesk Revit 2023. For the beginners, it's very important to go through all the small things which are there in the UI of the Autodesk Revit. So let's get started with the first module of this playlist. So what you have to do is first you have to open Revit, Autodesk Revit 2023 or 2024 if you have, but I will recommend that at this point of time don't install 2024 as it's with a lot of bugs and Autodesk is revising and fixing those bugs. So this is the page or this is the screen which you will get once you open the Autodesk Revit 2023, in which here you will get the login details or the account details. You have to log in here, then sign out, sign in options will be from here itself. Then if you want to see like how latest is your version of this Autodesk Revit, then you just click on this drop down button about Autodesk Revit 2020.1. So you can see that my latest version is 23.1.20.70, or you can see this 2023.1.2. So this is the latest version so far now. As you can see, there are models and families. So and here it's been written as recent files. So whichever files you open will come here and so on. Similar to the families, whichever families you open will come up here. Then at the left hand side of this screen you will find models and families. So in open, if you click on open, if you have any Revit file which is been you have get it from anywhere or you have downloaded it from any website, or you have created any of the projects, so you can just click on here and then open the project file. If you are new to this, then you just have to click on new and you have to select the disciplines. These are the disciplines: architecture discipline, structural discipline, mechanical, which consists of electrical and plumbing as well. So as of now we will be focusing on the architectural template. Similarly, for the families, if you have created any project families, so you can click on open and just select the project families and modify it and then again load it into the project. So I will not go that much deep down in this first module of the Revit session so that you cannot get bored, and yeah. Then if you want to create new, so these are the system templates which you should get by default. So these are the by default templates where it's been needed to create the families. So I will just cancel it. Let's start creating or opening a new project. Architectural template, open. So my file is now open. So this is the screen which you will get to see once you open the Autodesk Revit 2023. Now the first step is to take this project browser, click and just drag it down to the right hand side of the screen, so that you get habitual to this screen type, which is very feasible to work afterwards. So this is the first process you have to do it. Just drag it down this project browser to the right hand side of the corner. Then we will see this upper part of the screen, which is known as the ribbons. These are the ribbons to execute a project. So in file you can see there are multiple options such as new, open, save as the project or the template, export the files, print. Then again in the options there are some important part which we will cover later once I explain you what these all screen or the user interface of this Revit. Then in architectural template there are walls, doors, windows and few of the components. Again similar to the structure, in structure you will get the structural elements such as foundations, slabs, columns, beams. In steel you will get the weld connections, the bolts, the notch, the corner cuts. Then in precast is the same, you will get the reinforcement if you want to do some rebarring work, so from this you can do it. There are some systems, duct, air terminals, pipes, mechanical equipment, so these are all into the systems. So in insert this is the most important you can say. So if you want to link any image, link any PDF or import any PDF, then you have to import any IFCs. So this is the tab in which you can see all of these options. In annotate you will see the dimensions, then you can check the spellings, the text, region, detail lines. Again in the analyze tab you can analyze some loads and calculations with respect to energy optimization, energy consumptions, electrical analysis, solar analysis, light analysis. So this is all in the analyze tab. If you go into the mass and site, you will get to know regarding the site components, which means that if you want to place any trees, any bushes, this will be under this site component. Again if you want to create some ground surface, so it will be under the topo surface, then the parking component. So this is all into the massing and site. If you go into the collaborate, this is the most important part if you are working together. If there is a single file and multiple people are working in the single file, so from this tab you can create work sets, synchronize the file, you can collaborate between into the servers or by clouds. So this is all about that. Then interference check, the clashes, not the detail clashes, but yeah, definitely you will get the clashes from the interface check. Mostly for the clash detection we use the Navisworks software. So yeah, then in the view tab you can see there is 3D, where there are view templates, there are filters, there are visibility graphics where you can work. So in this manage there are materials, you can create object styles, materials. Then in manage as well as there is a dynamo and dynamo player where you can create some scripts. So this is the different part which we will not use mainly. So if anyone is interested to create dynamo scripts and automation for the Revit task, then he can go through this dynamo. Then the add-ins which you install like PyRevit, Alkarizer, HotGuess or Align tool. So these are the add-ins which you can install and use it. Issues, then again modify, most used tab in the Revit, where you can mirror things, copy things, move. Then again you can pin the object so that it cannot move from one place to another, array it, then again join or split, dimensions, measurements, so everything it's there, cut and join in this tablet. So this is all the overview of the ribbon which is at the upper tab of the screen. And if you see this single elements, these are nothing but the shortcuts which consist in these of the ribbons. So for example, if I go into the view tab, there is a 3D button, okay, as well as this 3D button and this 3D button is same. So it's just a same. See, if I click here, again here, it's going to open same. Now let's focus upon the properties. What is the property? So each and single element in Revit has its own properties, like how it works and what are its characteristics. So for example, if I click on level, so we will get the properties of the levels. For example, if I want to change the elevation, you can see I have changed the elevation. Then if I want to rename this level, I will just click on this and then go into the edit type and then again change the name of the levels, or I will just here give level 01 at 2500, something like this. Yes, so you can see that here the change is visible. Okay, so to scroll down like this, you have to click the shift button and the cursor and the central scroll button of the mouse, and then just scroll it. This was regarding the properties in Revit. Now the brief introduction to the project browser, what exactly project browser is and what exactly it consists. So if you see, there were the levels which I created, which I renamed. So in floor plans, you will get the floor plan of the objects which has been created. Then the ceiling plans, 3D views, elevations, east, north, south and west. Then these are the legends, schedules, sheets, families, multiple families which are been preloaded in the project. So these all will be by default in your project. Then the groups which we created. So this is all the overview of the user interface of the Autodesk Revit 2023. Hope you have understood everything which I have explained you. So if you have any doubts, you can comment down in the comment sections, and in the next video we are going to see that by opening a single project, and in that I will explain you how is the floor plan, how are the properties working, how is the project browser. So we will start our module 2 with starting a project which is the by default project, or we will download and showcase you so that it will be more understandable to you guys. So this is all regarding our first module, which is user interface. We have crossed 11k views for most of the videos, so keep supporting. Hope you subscribe and click on the bell icon. See you soon guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye, take care.